10 best beginner tips in Lego Fortnite. How's it going, everybody? Mr.AfterGames here. In this video, I'm gonna give you the best tips that you will need when you start in Lego Fortnite, like upgrading your village, creating the perfect world, and much more. So first one that I wanna give you is how to create the best world for you. First, go in Fortnite, create world. Here you have two options for game mode, either survival or sandbox. If you choose sandbox, you have unlimited resources to create whatever you want in Lego Fortnite, also no enemies. If you go for survival, you have different options here. As you can see, you can turn on or off the enemies. I advise you to turn them on, because in this way you will be able to advance and to upgrade your village to the maximum level. Without it, you can't progress too much. Hunger, you can turn it off. I've played it with it on or off, but you can turn it off. That's my opinion. Temperature is very important as well. You can turn that on or off. Stamina on or off as well. These are quite important. I advise you to turn off hunger and temperature, just not to keep adding to your health. Elimination, when the setting is on, the player character can be eliminated. This one is not very important. Basically, you can die or not. It's up to you. I turn it on. This one is very important. Drop inventory upon elimination. I advise this one to turn it off if elimination is on. Then friendly creatures. This one will give you cows, sheep, and so on. Villagers, this one is really important. My advice is to have it on. Basically, villagers will appear in your game. Without it, you won't have any villagers in the game. And I know a lot of people commented about this villagers in the village or not, but I advise you to have it on. If you have it on, you can progress faster. Next tip is to create your village square. For this you need granite and wood, and this is how you're gonna start your first village. You can create, of course, multiple villages. This one is your first. You can choose your icon and the color of your first village. If you have your villager option turned on, now villagers will come to your village. Just need to wait until they spawn. Next tip is to add villagers to your village, and as I said, they will come by, and you could have your first one. Look, in my case, this was this guy Hayseed. Just talk to him and he will tell you that he wants to stay at your village for tonight. That's fine. What you need to do from this point onwards, you need to create a bed for him. So in one of the houses, or it can be outside as well, you can create an additional bed beside yours to help the villager sleep over. Then go back to talk to him. Choose the option live in my village. Continue. Yes, because you already have a bed for him. In case you don't have, go build a bed. Now you have your first villager. From this point, you can upgrade your entire village to add more villagers to your village. Next tip that I want to give you is the easiest way to get resources. So if you want to get wood, you can get it from these trees and vines as well, from the bushes. You should not use any weapons because they will take damage and you have to replace them. Also, if you have a villager, talk to him to come at your aid, and when you start smashing like big rocks, they will help you out, and you could get granite much easier. This tip is for wood and granite. Another tip is also for wood. You can use your fists to tear down this kind of big buildings, just to not damage any weapon that you already have. Just use your fists. It will take a bit more time, but at least you will get the resource without taking any damage to your weapons. Weapons are very important in this game because they will help you advance as quickly as possible through the upgrading of your village. Next tip is to give villager tasks and items. If you want your villager to have the best sword, you can use this option. After you talk to him, take this. You can give him pickaxe, axe, sword, torch, whatever you want in order for him to help you better. Also, if you talk to them, you can give them tasks, like using the lumber mill here in this situation, and this villager gave me the resources that he crafted. That's very important. Another thing, if you talk to him, you can choose help the village and then put him to gather resources for you. Also, another thing, that villagers will help you defeat enemies as skeletons, because they are quite annoying. You will see during your playthrough, there's a lot of skeletons during nighttime. You can also pet animals to get resources. This is quite useful as well. If you pet chickens, you will get eggs. Eggs will replenish your health. Also, you can have from any animal, if you pet them, you can have fertilizer. For that, if you add up with soil, you can create your own garden. I'm gonna do a separate video for you to help you build your own garden. If you pet cows, you'll get milk. If you pet sheep, you'll get wool. With wool, you can do some cool stuff later on. Next thing is to upgrade your crafting bench. Crafting bench is one of the most important structures that you will build during your playthrough, and I advise you to make it to upgrade it as fast as possible to the next level. First level that you will be able to upgrade it will include better pickaxe and better forest axe. With these you will be able to get Knotroot and also marble. These are very important in the game. In order to get these next level of uncommon weapons, you will need bones and also rods. Wood rods that you can make at the lumber mill. So of course you build the lumber mill first. This is very important. Now, in order to upgrade your village, you will get some cool stuff. You can see from level to level you have different things that will be added to your village. You can craft more things. You can grow the village by getting an additional villager. This one, it's one of the things I know you are interested in. You can get cooking. Villager can be asked to cook. Branching out, villagers assigned to wood cutting will produce more wood types. And as I said, some things will definitely help you. I think the most important one is to get as many villagers as possible in the village, and they will help you get resources. They can come to you in your aid to defeat enemies, and then they can get resources for you as well. Just upgrade the village as quickly as can, of course, after you get the level up. Now, you can craft chests to add items. Of course, if your inventory is full, you need to create as many chests as possible. You only need some piece of wood for it. You need wooden planks, 6 of them to build the chest. A small chest, of course, if you have upgraded the village, you will get medium chests, and I'm sure you'll get some other bigger chests as well. But this one will be enough for the moment. You can deposit here whatever resource you are not using, and something that you can eat, for example eggs or baked eggs, as I did here, and silk and so on. Next thing that I want to show you is how to increase your life hearts. I think this will be very important, and I just had this created. You need a spinning wheel. For this you need a lot of resources like wood, wooden rod, planks, and wolf claws. For that you need to defeat wolves. In here you need to craft cords and silk threads in order to create a charm that will increase your hearts. There are different charms. One can add 1 heart and the other one can add 2 hearts. You can see here, if you go to this category here in the crafting bench, you will see health charms. For this one you need silk thread, bone, and wolf claw. And there is another one where you need some additional items to create, but then afterwards just add it to your equipment and you can increase your hearts. As you can see here, I had 4 and now I've increased to 5. You eat something, so you have your full heart replenished, and also you get some defense points. Some bonus tips: you can follow lights and rainbow. If you follow the lights, they will guide you to a chest. Usually you'll get a chest, And of course at the end of in the chest you'll find some cool stuff, items that you can use. You definitely need this, but just be careful not to meet some enemies during your playthrough. Also be equipped with swords just in case. Next thing that I found is you could see a rainbow during your playthrough, so follow the rainbow, but be as quickly as possible to get there, because if it's nighttime, what's the end of the rainbow, which is this cloud, it will disappear, so it will show only during daylight. Here I was in a sandbox, so I could fly, but basically what you're gonna find is the same thing. So if you see this is the end of the rainbow. Basically it's a cloud, and here you'll see some people partying. If you dance with them, they will drop some cool items, as you can see in this end of the video. That's it for this video. Really appreciate if you had the time and patience to watch it until the very end. Don't forget to subscribe and give a big like, because this will definitely help me back. Thank you all, and see you in my next video. Bye.